A U.S. Army veteran was arrested by the FBI and charged with conspiracy to impede or injure federal officers following a protest against immigration and customs enforcement agents in Spokane, Washington, that resulted in criminal activity. The demonstration, which drew hundreds of participants, escalated into a confrontation that left a government van with a smashed windshield and slashed tires. Bajun Mavalwalla II is a former sergeant who received U.S. military combat training and served in Afghanistan before returning home. As hundreds of demonstrators gathered to oppose the detention of 2 illegal Venezuelan migrants, tensions rose and escalated into a confrontation with U.S. government ICE officials. Some of the protesters physically blocked the driveway of a federal facility, resisted officers' orders to disperse, and damaged government property, including slashing the tires and smashing the windshield of an ICE transport van. Mavalwalla was not arrested at the scene, however. Federal agents arrived at his home a few weeks later, interrupting his scheduled moving day with an arrest. These actions against ICE officials led to multiple arrests and federal charges, including conspiracy to impede or injure officers, highlighting the legal consequences of crossing the line from civil disobedience into unlawful conduct. The arrest has sparked debate over the differences between peaceful protest and the citizen actions when they come together as a group, aimed at forcing government officials to obey them instead of the law. Supporters of Mavalwalla call President Trump's crackdown a war on the First Amendment and pointed to his history of humanitarian work, including efforts to evacuate Afghan allies after the U.S. withdrawal. However, critics argue that those sworn to protect America and its citizens should be held to higher standards, especially when choosing to assist illegal migrants who break American law by entering the country illegally, with no regard to U.S. boundaries. Critics go on to say no leniency should be given to citizens showing hostility to government officials. Thanks for watching, liking, and subscribing to the Daily Scan, reporting stories that matter to you.